Hello, truck and SUV fans. It's Tim Esterdahl here. I'm driving around in the 2018 Toyota RAV4. It's their new Adventure trim package, but it's got me wondering just how adventurous this package is. So I thought, let's go find some dirt roads and find out. Alright, here we go. Let's get on the dirt and see how it handles. Now this is just the RAV4. There's no big suspension differences. The same independent suspension throughout. And I'm cruising about 50 miles an hour. A little less. The dirt road's pretty dry. So you can do that today with the dirt roads being dry, and washboards are pretty much down, so there's not like the washboards going on to drive your head. Handles fine. I think this is the kind of adventure it's meant for. It's just a blacked out package. It's got the bigger 18-inch wheels. They're all blacked out, the gloss on there. It's not a off-road Baja machine. Although there is a race team. There is a RAV4 race team. They've been competing in a series, and they did pretty well last year. So, we're just cruising along. Plenty powerful. There's not much, the RAV4 is a pretty solid SUV. They keep making changes to it to increase cargo room and increase interior space, but overall, it's a good seller, and there's a reason for that. This is a $30,000 package. By the time you figure it all out, I'm gonna give the farmer wave here. About $30,000 with the trim package plus the cost of vehicle. And these days, $30,000 is pretty average for most vehicles, and your payments are pretty consistent. You're probably around $300-400 a month, depending what you put down in credit. And most people can afford that. So that's why it's selling well, and that's why it's a pretty solid SUV for Toyota. And there's not, as a typical Toyota, it's really reliable, really durable, not so sexy, and there's not a lot of bling features. There's not a lot of tech in here. It's a very stock stereo. This one doesn't even have XM built in, just an AM/FM, which is fine for a lot of people these days. A lot of times they're streaming music anyways, so it's not that big of a deal. I don't know, it's not a big deal to me, I should say, but some people can see it being a big deal. So yeah, it's a very solid SUV, very good choice.